Commerce, City of Commerce. What? Reckless driving. That's the only reason they wanted to pull over this car. There it is, and we've been watching some reckless driving this evening. It's a Ford Focus, moving extremely fast. It was on surface streets, Boyle Heights area, high speeds, and Hollenbeck division of the LAPD originally in pursuit. They backed off. They said this car driving too crazy, too dangerous. They went into a tracking mode. Helicopter was overhead. They were watching it. They're taking the transition right now from the 710 to the southbound 5 freeway. They're thinking 2 people inside that car. We haven't got that confirmed. LAPD is just saying that they believe it's a driver and a passenger. Now, we know officers from LAPD are in pursuit. They are calling it a pursuit, but they are backing off. We did see some lights and sirens. We saw the cars on the freeway. Right now, we're transitioning on the southbound 5. Helicopter overhead. They're the ones that are making the calls right now. Going to get a little bit wider as we're really moving out. I can tell you that car moving way faster than freeway speeds. And LAPD this evening really kind of weighing it. You know, they're saying, you know, danger to the public, reckless driving, but, you know, do we want to put our officers in harm's way? Do we want to push this person? And, you know, it's not a stolen vehicle. Looks like we're going to be getting off the freeway, exiting at Atlantic. We're going to see this car making some hard turns, hard on the brakes there. That was a big hairpin. But the helicopter, that's LAPD, so officers know where this guy is right now. Reckless driving. That's it. Reckless driving. Can you imagine? All they have to do is pull over, talk to those officers. You know, gosh only knows, you know, maybe that's one of the reasons with these pursuits. We never really know. You don't know the whole story until we know the whole story. And that's what officers deal with all the time. So right now the helicopter is basically giving the ground guys right there. You see him. Those are Hollenbeck units. He pushed his way through right there. He hit that car. So he physically made contact with that vehicle trying to get away. Now we're westbound on Telegraph, and officers from LAPD, that's Hollenbeck division, they are still in pursuit. Two vehicles behind him. Now, you know, that's the thing, reckless driving. But why is this guy running from those officers? Maybe there's something else going on. Maybe there's wants. Maybe there's warrants. Maybe there's something in the car that he doesn't want officers to know about. Right now, though, still in pursuit. Little bit slower speeds. That's good for the public at large and also, you know, for anybody watching. But right now, LAPD is going back into a tracking mode. They got that helicopter overhead. This car not going to be lost. That helicopter is going to have an eye on it the entire time. We're going to continue westbound on Telegraph. Pretty sure it's City of Commerce, confirmed City of Commerce. And, you know, now we're in a different area, meaning they were in the sheriff's area. So LAPD making that courtesy call saying, hey, guys, we're chasing somebody in your neighborhood, making a U-turn right there. That's the 710. That's that he keeps driving up underneath right there. That's the 710 freeway. And officers from LAPD are out here, and the chase is continuing. There's one of the cars right there. But right now the helicopter's basically the one making all the calls. You know, any of them, you know, they say it's called PIT. You know, the pursuit interventions tactics. You know, it could be the spike strips. It could be a vehicle bumping the rear end, spinning it around. All those little bag of tricks that they have right now, they're not going to be using those. We're not hearing about anything like that. I don't want to give away any secrets, but you know, I can tell you right now they're not talking about it. Shut off the lights right there. You know, it's kind of interesting when they do things like that. It kind of makes you think, it's like, what is the point of that? You know, the helicopter is going to clearly see you. You got to see that spotlight right there. There's one of the officers from LAPD, Hollenbeck Division, getting back into position. Lights and sirens, and you can see the number of officers right there. And right now, those flashes you were seeing right there, the red light cameras going off. But we're still on Telegraph from Atlantic. Whoa! Oh! There you go. And that's the reason why we were so worried about all these. Got into an accident right there. You can see that car, the damage to that vehicle. Going to go right to that other vehicle. I'm going to take a look real quick. We're going to go back. Just want to make sure that the civilians, the people that are innocent people, not hurt. There you go. Doors open, and she just kind of gets out. Gets out, walks around to the back, and is assuming the position. You know, if she would have done that in the beginning, none of this would have happened. This is the kind of thing that LAPD deals with all the time. One person, it seems to be a female driver, now out of the vehicle, happened out here in the city of Commerce, right off of Telegraph. We'll get that cross street for you in just a moment. Officers taking her into custody, but they did say somebody else in the vehicle, so we're really curious. We've watched them clear vehicles in the past. We're curious if they're going to find somebody in there. Looks like they're saying code 4, so just the driver this evening. A collision for sure. Right now, that officer running off to make sure that those innocent people aren't badly hurt. Other officers, they may be sharing. No, they're all LAPD checking in on these people right now. But scary moments here at the end. Looks like, hopefully, just minor injuries. But you know what? Any kind of crash like that, for somebody, an innocent person like that, it's not minor in their life. Right now, though, that suspect going into custody out here, City of Commerce, female driver this evening, reckless driving. All she had to do was pull over. Now she's got all this on her conscience as well.